I'm Rose Jordan with Visit Mineral Wells, and today we're checking out the brand new Let's Grow Crazy community garden and their first farmers and artisan market of the year. So we're here with the team from the Let's Grow Crazy, or at least part of them. They're a really big team and they're really pretty crazy. So they're not only going to tell us how they're making a place for local farmers, growers, makers, and producers to market their goods, but they're also helping Mineral Wells get back to our health and wellness roots. So you guys, tell me how this crazy thing got started.
So this got started with 6 gardeners who really just believed that growing and eating healthy, nutritious food was a right. And so we banded together and we started looking for different places that a community garden could go. And after searching and putting it out, talking to people and seeing it on Facebook, this property was presented to us and offered to us with the thought, yeah, do a community garden, do a farmer's market, and one day this could be yours. And so the 6 of us incorporated Let's Go Crazy. We got a board, and in our first year, we actually grew from 6 to 300 people that helped support this.
All right, so Michelle, tell us about the Farmers and Artisans Market.
Well, the Farmers and Artisan Market actually started because we needed to get people to the lot to get engaged. And the one way to do that is start with a farmer's market, and that's what we did. Last year we only had 2 artisan markets, but this year we added 4 to the beginning of every other Saturday.
Okay.
So today is our April 2nd, which means we have an artisan farmer's market, but the next one will be just a regular farmer's market.
Okay.
And what ends up happening is that people can bring their food to sell. Baked good, jams, jellies, artisan, can sell their products that they create by hand and enjoy the community. Not just wellness for your body, wellness for your mind and your spirit as well here. Exactly. And of course, one of our vendors is Rocky Hill Microgreens. We have jams and jellies over here. And look at this, baked goods, seedling starts. It's amazing what's out here. A little something for everybody to enjoy and love here in the community. Bring the community together, bring this to life here in Mineral Wells.
And so this is different from like a flea market.
That is
because
correct.
why?
Because why? All of these items are either handmade, created with mind and hand, in spirit, not just bought somewhere and brought here.
Okay.
They have to be created somehow,
Okay.
either in an oven with your hands or with dirt in your hands.
Yeah.
And that's what brings us together, is they all have commonality: mind, hand, body, soul.
Gotcha. And they're all local within?
They're all local within
how far?
150 miles.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Great. All right, awesome.
Excellent.
Well, let's do a little shopping and
Let's do some
go from
shopping.
there. All right. All right, so Michelle, what do we got here?
Rocky Hill Farms is microgreens. These are all edible, and if Ty will let me. So delicious. We put these on salads. You can put them in an omelet. You can put them on everything. What also is great is their fire cider, which is absolutely fantastic. Sells out all the time. Want to try some?
All right, yeah. So tell us about fire cider.
So fire cider is it's really like a wellness tonic is the best way to describe it. It's an immunity boost, boosts your metabolism. It's an antiviral, antibacterial little shot that you take a day. It's like taking a pill, but with actual like food-based things, not necessarily. Only man put together, like not made.
All right, and so kind of what's in it roughly?
We use apple cider vinegar as our brew material, and then we put in ginger root, turmeric root, horseradish root, habanero, red onion, garlic, lots of garlic, black pepper, and the juice of lemon and lime.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, and so you're doing samples today.
Yes, ma'am.
I will tell you that I have the wimpiest tongue on the planet. Can't even do black pepper, but I'm going to give it a shot.
I appreciate you trying. I will say something that's really great about this. It is fire cider, so it is spicy, it is sour. However, you can make it like a tea. You can boil water, put a tablespoon or 2 of this in there, and then it's a couple drops of honey, and it is all that spice and sourness goes away, and you just get all the goodness.
So I get all the benefits without.
Exactly, without the woo.
All right, let's see.
fire because it heats up your body, and that's why bacteria and viruses cannot survive.
So Shelby, tell us about these beds. I know there are really kind of two parts to the community gardens. The part where I have a bed is over there.
Yes.
So this is not the general community gardens. What are these beds?
This was actually, these are our first community beds that we had made. We had High Ridge Church came out on one of our work days, and they went to work and got all of these beds made. And these are actually our sponsorship beds. So this is a fundraiser that we run twice a year. This is an opportunity for local businesses and even individuals to come out and purchase one of these beds. And they can either donate their produce, or they can come and get their produce to use in their business or to use in, in their home.
Okay.
So right now the beds are a little spindly. We went through all of them, and we've planted some things in them. The soil is a little bit lacking, so we're going to come in and amend the soil and then go ahead and put some transplants in. Okay. So these beds, we extended the first sponsorship because it took us a while to kind of get it going, and then the frost came and killed everything. So we're going to start this again, and it's going to go through June for the current ones that are in here, but we're now taking applications and things like that for the next round that will start in June. And everything that's in the bed currently that we will start putting transplants in and things like that, those will even go through to the next sponsorship. So that harvest will keep coming for like tomatoes and peppers and things like that are later in the year. Okay. So, but yeah, we've got like Old School Pizza. They came and got lettuce from us, and we were able to get some of the beds that they wanted donated. We were able to kind of give to some restaurants. Fresh and Fruity got some.
Oh, good.
And Gilbert Pecan is yet to get some, but we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them some. And then
I know Magpie Inn.
Yes,
she
Magpie
has some
Inn.
out here.
Yes, she has a bed. She actually came herself and got the radishes out of the bed, and they were
fun.
gorgeous. So yes, it's very fun. It's very cool. It's a very farm to table type environment.
Yeah.
In these beds at least, and so and it was our first fundraiser, and we were able to raise $5,000 off of these beds right here, and that gave us our water.
Yeah.
So it's very exciting. It's very cool to be a part of.
It is really exciting that it did so well, but my favorite part, obviously, as a tourism person, is that we're seeing these fresh vegetables come right out of this garden and go serve, whether it's at Magpie Inn or at the restaurants in town. So I love that, and I love like at Old School Pizza, there's a sign that says these vegetables provided by Let's Grow Crazy. I love that.
Yes.
So yeah, if you love locally made goods, locally made food, more and more you're going to see our restaurants here in town filled with vegetables right out of these beds.
Yes.
So, Stina, I know that the community gardens opened less than a month ago, and they're all full, and this is the actual community garden. So tell us kind of what's happening here.
This is kind of phase one of what we'll end up doing. We'll have rows and rows of this eventually, but we spent 2 work days as a community building these, filling them up. We did the lasagna layering in here, and really these beds are for people who either don't have access to a gardening space or want the community of coming out and planting with other people and growing their own food.
All right, awesome. So right now there are how many?
There's 14.
Okay.
And they all got filled up within, I think, a week of opening. And I mean, partly thanks to you.
And so the goal is how many total, do you know?
Total, we will end up having 24 here, and then there will be other places that people can do smaller beds or different things. But for the plan now, the second phase will continue and fill us up to 24.
Okay. And I know in the future you guys are planning to have the education pavilion where you'll teach classes, do workshops on
Yes.
planting, healthy eating.
Yes, exactly. So I think the plan would be to, at those work days where we are building this type of stuff, we would have people come in to the community garden beds here and over there and share the harvest and then share a meal together.
Okay.
And then go up underneath in that educational pavilion and prepare the food and eat all together.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And so if we have people traveling into Mineral Wells and they really want an opportunity, they call it volunteerism, they want an opportunity to serve, how can they find out when you guys have work days?
They can follow us on Facebook. Soon we'll have a website and that information will roll out here pretty quickly. But Facebook's probably the best place. We always have events on there and they can check in and let us know that they're coming and we will say like what specific project we've got going on there.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll have the link for Let's Grow Crazy in the description so that you can keep an eye on what's happening here. But when you come into Mineral Wells, there's a lot of opportunity here. Come check out the gardens, check out the Farmers and Artisans Market, and the schedule for that is also on their Facebook page and their website. So come on out and let's grow crazy with us.
Thanks.